Hi, John here at Bay Guitars. I've got this AXX, or AXX if you prefer, to talk to you about today. It's slightly different to the others in the range to look at. It doesn't have the flashy quilted maple, it doesn't have the pointy headstock. We've got 3-a-side string trees, we've got a lovely gloss black finish and with a white triple binding. It's a really classy looking guitar. It still retains the really cool features of all the guitars though. We have the famous Bay mahogany sandwich here, so we have mahogany, maple mahogany at the scarf neck joint. We have the 55mm mahogany, solid mahogany body. This one's quite tapered, it's a little bit arch-topped, fits really comfortably, which I don't find from some of our other famous mahogany made guitars. It's not too heavy either, it's a really solid, good, comfortable weight. The maple neck is super smooth, lovely finish. As you can see, maybe you can see, it's got an ebony fingerboard. It's got abalone inlays, the famous palm tree at fret 1, of course, looks super cool. Ski slope shaped indentations, these are really cool. 24 frets, and the frets are finished beautifully. You can really kind of slide about on these, you know. Feels great. Also, hardware is really high quality as well. You've got your Grover machine heads. You've got these specifically designed for Bay guitars exclusively pickups. These are the Barracuda pickups, but on the AXX guitar, this is the Inferno set, right? The front pickup is quite similar to the Tempest guitar in that it's quite smooth, warm sounding. Check it out. So it's quite a subtle pickup, really. It's not super kind of overdriven or anything, but it's just it's really personality filled, you know. So the back pickup is super hot on this guitar, a little bit hotter even than the Tempest. Check it out. The harmonics really jump off the fretboard with this. It really wants you to get those pinched harmonics too. Really get that low down definition as well. It's a very focused sounding pickup. It's very good for down tuning as well. If I go to drop D, you can hear it down tunes well. Obviously, if you want to go further, that's up to you. But you've still got the definition there at the bottom end. So it's a great sounding guitar. It's a great feeling guitar, but it's super versatile as well. Let's have a look at this. We've got a coil tap here on our tone control. We go back to E. So the coil tap's really effective as well. Sometimes I find on coil tap guitars you can't tell the difference that much when you've got a lot of gain on or whatever. So if I go to my back pickup here, with all the gain in the world, pull this coil tap, you can even get a bit more hum there, but that's a given, it's a single coil pickup. So you can hear, even with a lot of gain, it's still got that really stratty characteristic. It does sound like a kind of hot strat, if you like. I always find it makes me play a little bit differently, you know, it makes me dig in a bit more. I think it's really evident with the front pickup as well, because it's already quite a subtle pickup. When you go to that coil tap at the front end there, just makes you feel you feel a bit funkier, you know what I mean? So there you have it, right? Now then, let's go to a clean sound, because the guitar sounds great clean as well. I mean, a lot of these rock guitars don't really clean up very well, but this one does. Exactly what you're expecting with your clean sound there on the front pickup. It's big, it's round, it's not so brash that it's overbearing. Obviously, tone control, bring that back and you can just play jazz. Or my fake version of jazz. Let's go with the middle pickup here, or middle pickup, the absent middle pickup, obviously that's these two. And coil tap it as well, and we get a really out of phase. If you fancy yourself as a bit of Nile Rodgers kind of. It'll do that as well. So you've got a really versatile guitar there. The controls are laid out quite obviously as well. So, you know, when you're in this kind of little bit of synchronization. And we just went from single coil funk thin sound to huge rock sound there, just a couple of flicks of the switch. It's dead easy to do. So let's sum up then. We've got a great sounding guitar, it's really versatile, it looks a business, and it's really high quality, and not everyone else has got one as well, like certain other guitars. So go and check one out. I think they're fantastic.